Hey guys, I'm back and we are playing XDefiant. We're continuing the XDefiant marathon or multi-streams, multiple streams, not multiple streams between yesterday and today, and probably going to do multiple streams today. So there was a few streams yesterday, and we're going to do a few more today, and going to be basically doing the same weapons, but instead of gold, we're going to be going for Titanium Prisma. We are going to try to get the final three guns in the handgun section completed for the requirement for pyroclastic. So we need 5 out of the 6 handguns, Titanium Prisma, and that'll be the handgun section requirement for pyroclastic. We've gotten 2 out of them, and now we're going to be doing the remaining 3. In this stream, we're going to be specifically doing the D50, so one of them, and then we'll do a separate stream for the other 2. So yeah, D50 handgun. We got gold yesterday, and while getting gold, I equipped my double XP tokens to quad XP with the weekend, and we are so close to Titanium Prisma on it. Very likely we will get Prisma before we even check it out, because we'll play a little bit with the gun with the other camos too. So the other Titanium series camos, we'll get a few games in on it, and then we'll equip Prisma. So that is the plan. For sure, we're getting Prisma on this bad boy today, short of like a power cut or internet cut or something like that. Yeah, we had 384 out of the 400, 16 more levels, and we'll have Prisma. I'm not equipping any double XP token today, but it is double XP weekend, so we'll get 2 times the XP at the very least, not 4 times. That if I had equipped the thing, because we're just getting Prisma, and whatever extra XP towards pyroclastic, that'll be great, but we don't need the 4 times for just 16 more levels, right? This is the build I'm using for the D50. It's the same build I was using yesterday, and it's pretty much the same build I've been using for most of the handguns in the game. So muzzle booster, plus 2.5% rate of fire at the cost of minus 10% horizontal and vertical recoil control. The reflex sight, plus 1 sight picture. Quick mags, plus 15% of reload speed. And quick draw, plus 10% sprint shoot time and ADS speed at the cost of minus 15% ADS stability. So yeah, that's the build. This is the stats for the build, in case you're interested. I say handgun, but it's really just secondaries, right? Secondary weapon or something. Are they all just secondary weapons, I guess? How does this categorize it? But yeah, secondary weapon. 5 out of the secondary weapon requirement. All right, let's go ahead and jump right in. Play one with gold, then we'll switch up to violet, play another game, play a couple games with Azure, and then hopefully by then we'll have Prisma, so we can equip Prisma and play with that. Yeah, this Deagle, the D50, is kind of a finicky gun. It's a really hard hitting gun, like handgun, but like it really depends on the connection. Like if your connection's not great, or it's against you, or players on the enemy team are lagging or something, hitting those shots become problematic because it just sometimes doesn't register the hits. Like go through the enemies, or something will happen, and it just becomes extremely inconsistent based on connection. So that's the main problem with the gun. The gun is fun and hard hitting, and when it's hidden, when it's landing at shots, it feels so good. But often at times the connection fights you on it, and it becomes a bit of a headache. Yeah, we've actually, like the first two secondaries that I completed were thanks to the like level boost, the M9 and the 93R. So I haven't actually done the Titanium Prisma runs for these either. We will maybe do that also. But not today. Today we're going to be doing the remaining 3 that we need to get to the 400 marker, which is the D50, M1911, and the sawed-off shotgun. Hopefully we can get into matches quickly today. That would be wonderful. Also. Yeah, let me just check audio and everything. Make sure all the stuff is coming through proper. Yep, we should be good.
Looks like the shooting started already. Secure all zones, Agent.
Yeah, the ping is wonderful on this one.
I'm detecting hostiles on Zone C.
That should have hit market.
Capture zone contested. Friendly going for Zone C.
This game is like, don't use the D50. The connections in this game are just unplayable with it, unfortunately.
Never out, Agent. You got this. Friendly zone C. Secured. Hostiles on the scope in Zone B.
Bullet goes right to the enemy. Don't bother with this gun in this game, dude. Holy shit, if you don't need to use it. I mean, it is a 120 ping. What do you expect, I guess?
He's going for me.
I don't know why other teammates are fucking not doing anything. Probably all like trying to level up their snipers or some shit like that.
Hostiles are winning, Agent. Take the zone, keep the zone. You know the mission.
God, this enemy team is so dog shit too, man. I wish. God, this guy sucks too, man. He's got Titanium Prisma on his gun and he's just standing there like a moron.
Friendly zone. I'll start filling out the failure report. Get a head start on the bookkeeping. This'll be a fun report to write.
Thanks, Spark, but I've told you this before. I don't have Discord, man. Yeah, unfortunately, this gun's a bit of a waste at the time. Like, if you don't have like good connection, like I said, yeah. It's too like way too reliant on a connection being decent. And unfortunately, I've said this last stream even. This game does not have connections that are consistent anymore. Titanium Violet. It is a fun gun. Like I can imagine if they can actually fix the network and not have like this massive inconsistency. I mean, they can't because there's no more player base left, so they can't do that. At least not for my region. Maybe in like the US or something, this gun like slaps because you can still get into like good connection lobbies. But yeah, it's either I'm 100 ping or like half the other team is 100 ping, right? Like it doesn't matter, like there's always going to be some connection related issue with this game now, thanks to like the lower player base. The thing is though, like even when this game launched, this gun was super inconsistent because of the server related network issues, right? But by the time they fixed those server related issues, the player base dwindled. But there is still issues with this gun. I mean, again, I guess We'll never really know, because it would mean an actual like huge resurgence in player base for me to find out whether this. I mean, it does have its moments. The game, like I said, when the gun is hitting, like it's actually the shots are landing on the enemies and it's registering that you're hitting the shots. It is an amazing gun, and that has happened while I was leveling it up. But it's few and far between, like I said, due to the inconsistencies of matchmaking connections. Yeah, I just wanted to get this one out of the way first because I knew like it's just too inconsistent. I wasn't going to enjoy it. The 1911, it's a little bit more forgiving, and you don't need to like the other pistols. Like you don't really like it. Does get affected by connection, but nowhere near as bad as this one. Like this one's like, if you round out the SVD, it has that similar kind of hit detection issue as the SVD, but it's a little bit more consistent than the SVD. The SVD is way more inconsistent than this. That one really relies on good connection being in your favor. And this one, you sort of can get away with it even on a bad connection, but it is still in that kind of realm where if you're not on that, it's not registering, it's just not gonna do anything for you, and you're just gonna suffer. I've been thinking about like my master masteries for this game, and I don't know, like after I get I'm trying to get pyroclastic, but after I get it, I don't really know, like, it just depends on how active this game is, right? But I think after earning pyroclastic, I'm probably not gonna do like individual streams for gold and titanium prisma. I'll probably like only grind out the weapon, and when I'm really close to pyroclastic, that's when I'll do this kind of stream. And we'll just go through all the camos in that one stream, right? And then hopefully hit pyroclastic and check that out at the end. But it'll be like, similar to this, and I started these massive masteries before they had Titanium Prisma, and then they added Titanium Prisma. I don't know if I would have done the gold streams if I'd known that they were just gonna like push the like level cap further the way they did. It wouldn't have been worth it. I mean, just look at the range of like connections in this game. You got a 9 ping, 100 ping, 130, 40, 50. Dude, what are you supposed to do in a game like this, right? It's just all over the fucking place. Like, even if you're 30 ping or something, there's no guarantee you're gonna hit the enemy when they're like, you don't know which enemy's 100 ping, so you don't know who you're shooting at with like what and all. So I don't know, man. Like I said, some guns it doesn't affect, like if you have a full auto and all, like that's got a decent fire rate and all, you're okay, I guess. Some of these semi-automatics, you ain't doing shit with it. I mean, I don't know how much I'll play this game after like Pyroclastic unlocks. I don't know if it's worth it. Even if Season 3 is like stellar, it ain't bringing back no player base. And if they don't have like other like ways of like enjoying the game, like challenges and all, shit's not worth it really. Nice. The guy who shot me, you know how far around the corner I was there? Yeah, I don't know, man. This game's kind of dog shit now. How did he know I was there? Like, he wouldn't have heard me from that far away. This Tweaks guy is just a serial rage quitter. I'm gonna actually block him. This fucking dog shit, dude.
Are winning, agent.
That
Hardly
sucked.
by the book, Agent.
I mean, dude, my shots just weren't even fucking doing any damage to half of the enemies. That tweak guy needs to uninstall, dude. He's like a serial rage quitter. Like, no joke. He always quits, like, if he's in a losing game. Always. There, like, the connection was so dog shit. I should have quit. Nah, I'll sit it through, dude, but... that dude will just quit everything, dude. And I don't know why he plays so much too, man. Little shitter. Titanium Violet. I mean, I don't really blame him. Game's dog shit, dude. Like, no joke, like half my shots weren't even hitting. Like, it wasn't doing any damage to those guys in that game. Yeah, I think people are like somewhat excited for season 3. I'm like, dude, they're not gonna fix the game. It's not gonna be any different. There's very little that's gonna change between now and season 3 that's gonna like do anything of value to this game. I think the Magnum is gonna be worse than this though. Like this one, like I presume, like I'm not even gonna bother with the Magnum. But I presume this is better than the Magnum. I don't know how this is 21 out of 23. Because I still have to do 2 more weapons. 1 more shotgun and 1 more LMG. And I've got like 3 like pistols. Like I might get actual pyroclastic today itself. If like it just counts like the pistols. Because I haven't... Anyway, we'll see. If that happens, that'll be cool. Then I don't need to grind this game out even... I'll have to grind this game out even less than I thought I would. Dude, if I get pyroclastic with just these handguns, then I'll be pretty pleased. Genuinely, I don't want to grind this game out anymore, man. I'm sick of it. Sick of this inconsistent dog shit.
deathmatch. No need to keep a low profile. 3, 2, 1. Neutralize the enemy team. Right in your wheelhouse, Agent. Fire, Agent.
I didn't want to shoot because I thought it'd give away my position.
A professional courtesy. Try not to touch.
game is so laggy still, man. Even when it's hitting a little bit, it's still so laggy. That second shot hit. Like, it should have finished him.
You might get a little bit out in the end, but nah, I don't think so.
Again.
Get a head start on the You're off your game, agent. deathmatch. Not one of those ops where you avoid contact. 3, 2, 1. Eliminate all hostiles. No need to interrogate anybody.
Dude, I'm shooting the guy, it's not even hitting him, man. Again, the bullets just go through the guy, dude. It just does no damage. Was a mystery? Okay. One second.
And as they pencil pusher, that is how this will end.
Nah, it's not good, man. I'm gonna be honest, dude. It's dead. It's done for. Like, these are like the last legs of the game, dude. Like, it's over.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, definitely don't waste your time on this game anymore. Titanium Prisma. Dude, this gun's miserable. Dubs, I'm gonna call you out on this one. This is the most dog shit gun I've played with. Like, out of the handguns. I don't know how you like it, dude. It is legit trash. Like, it is just way, way too inconsistent. I'm actually shooting bullets through enemies that just don't even register. I mean, it's not the gun, it's the game, it's the servers, it's the dog shit matchmaking that's putting me up against people that are like 100 ping, and like the server's not actually like registering my shots properly, giving me the proper credit for it. So I mean, I guess it's not the gun, but it is shit, dude. In this game, like, you have to take into account the connection quality and like how inconsistent it is to like also say the gun is good, and it's just not because of that. What a miserable several games I've had today with this one. Jesus fucking Christ, just fill the fucking lobby. It's gonna be a dog shit connection anyway.
Domination. This op's a bit raucous for the Echelon playbook, but I'm sure you'll manage. Three, two, one. Your mission is to secure the capture zone. Friendlies capturing Zone A. Capture zone secured. Friendlies going for Zone B.
I hit the shot.
Capture zone secured.
Okay, whatever, man. There's any point in fucking.
work, Agent. Hostiles on the scope in zone B. Zone compromised. We're securing zone B compromised. He's going for B. Zone secured. Take the zone, keep the zone. You know the mission. About to lose B. Zone secured. Allies on B. Zone compromised. Stay focused. You haven't won yet. By the way. Turnout have been fired. They're on zone C. All zones in friendly hands. Zone A under assault. Mission
At least one game where I went positive, I think. Did I go positive? I hope I went positive. Jeez. Dude, what the fuck? These kids in the... I don't even know what they're screaming about. And the dog in the background. Titanium Prisma unlocked on the D50. Dude, I am so tempted to unlist this fucking stream. It was miserable. Miserable. Like, no joke. I genuinely had a horrible time with this one. like so bad. It was so fucking bad, dude. Uh, I don't even know whether this or the like SVD is worse. I genuinely don't. This gun is so bad, dude. Dubs, I'm sorry, I'm calling you out on this one, dude. This is an awful gun for this game. I'll tell you, when the game launched, the SVD and all of those, and I'll bet these guns too, couldn't hit shit because the like servers and the desync and all that was so bad, right? And they fixed the network, right? Or so-called, you think they fixed the network. And I am blaming the lower player population. I'm like, no, the lower player population, that's why we're getting into like really bad connections and all. There's inconsistencies between individual players and me and the like whatever, right? But in actuality, when you take the SVD and the D50, it is the true test for the network itself, whether it has or hasn't been fixed. And I can assure you it has not been fixed properly. It is still problematic. As much as I want to blame the lower player population and the inconsistencies in matchmaking because of the variations in player like pings and all that, this is actually just an indication of really bad networking. Like the servers. This was the issue when the game launched, and it's still an issue with these finicky weapons, right? The SVD, the D50, and I'll bet the Magnum also. And to a certain extent, the MK20 SSR also, right? These particular weapons showcase the problem with the network model in this game. And it's like truest, most disgusting form, right? Oh God, this was like, I genuinely like throughout the whole stream, I'm like, forget this gun. I'm just gonna delete the stream, or I'm gonna unlist it, and partially I was like, do a second take. If you do another take, you'll get to like pyroclast. I'll get the gun to the 500 marker, right? And then maybe like I can get better gameplay and all that. But I don't want to. I like, it's not that like I don't think I can get better. I know I can get better gameplay with this gun. But will the game allow me to get better gameplay when I try? I have fucking no clue. The connections suck in this game constantly. So it's that gamble. It's like, oh, do I do a second take and hope I get better connections for the next 5 games that I'll be playing with this gun, or just chalk it as like, it is what it is. And I've done this in Rogue Company, and I've done this in Halo, where I'm like, I just sort of like chalk up a gameplay and I'll do a second take because the connections have been bad the first take. And it's like, no, dude, this game sucks. This is the actual experience you get with the game. Do I think those matches would have played out differently if I was using a different weapon? I do. Because I do think like this D50 and like I said, the SVD and these guns in particular, right? They kind of like are particularly affected by this kind of issue with the network model that is still lingering since the launch of the game. It's improved. So like a lot of the other guns are feeling like they're a little bit more consistent and feeling better. But that issue has not been fully resolved clearly. And it's very clear when you're using guns like this and you're shooting an enemy and the bullets are just going right through them, doing no damage. And it's not like they were moving around or they went around a corner or something. No, there were times the people weren't even moving and the bullets just were going through them. And it wasn't registering. It wasn't firing where I was shooting it, it seemed like. Or it was firing where I'm shooting it, but for whatever reason, it's not registering the hit on the enemy. I don't know if I'll keep this stream or not, but man, it was miserable. Miserable. And unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever use this fucking shitty gun again. I don't care who recommends it. I'll be like, yeah, go to hell, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. Waste my time with this. The only thing I can say, the only thing I'm grateful for this is I'm 21 out of 23 now. And I don't know how that is, because technically I finished the 4 ARs, 4 SMGs. I've only done two shotguns, two LMGs, the two marksman rifles, two snipers I've completed, and now this is my third secondary. So technically I'm missing 4 guns right now. So I don't know like why it's 21 out of 23, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm hoping the other 2 handguns complete the final 2, and then I don't need to worry about the other weapons. I'll have pyroclastic, which is the goal. But I don't know why that number is off, but who cares? Yeah, miserable stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out more streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, I don't know, man, about this gun. I don't care about excuses. It just doesn't play right in this game. And I don't think it ever did.